Hi guys, so we've got our Sunday social for Sunday the 8th of November here, so we're going for, it's 30 minutes in total this workout. Okay, so we're looking at 5 rounds, each round is going to be 4 minutes long, and then there's 2 minutes rest in between each round, so just as far as the timings go, got your timings for your 5 rounds in here, so from 0 to 4 minutes, 6 to 10 minutes, etc. Okay, so 4 minutes at a time. You want to be working, trying to push the pace, keeping the intensity up. So got some double unders, tuck ups or sit ups in there, and then some single arm thrusters. So the double unders and thrusters really going to get your heart rate up in there. The tuck ups, your heart rate might come back down a little bit, but a lot of muscular endurance. They're gonna the reps in there are going to get pretty high. They're going to start to burn a little bit. Okay. So what we're looking for is just, try and keep moving throughout that 4 minutes, as little rest as possible, try and maintain a good pace, and then utilise that 2 minutes just to get a good recovery in, and then hopefully you can sort of kick on again for your next round at the same pace that you managed the previous one. Okay, so I'm going to go through your WOD movements, and we'll give you different scaling options, so especially on the skipping. Understand some people might not have ropes or maybe don't have double unders, so we'll give you some variations you can work with there, and then go through just what we're after for your tuck ups, and then some options for your single arm thrusters and how you can approach them in the workout as well. Okay. So as far as the skipping goes, if you've got a rope, okay, then skipping options for you, we've got double unders or single unders. So 20 double unders or 40 singles, okay, and it should be something, you can get in a good rhythm. So for single unders, you can keep that rope turning, you can go alternating feet, however you want to do it, just try and get a nice rhythm in there, keep light on your feet, keep that rope turning as much as you can. Good with your double unders, don't necessarily have to be unbroken, but if you can accumulate 20 reps pretty consistently in there, then you can get them in. And again, just think about being nice and consistent on that rope. Okay, bouncing on the feet and getting that nice fast turn. Okay, so if you don't have a skipping rope or can't skip, okay, some other options for you that you can do in here. So if you've got, I've got a weight plate here, but if you've got just anything sturdy, anything for say about 4 to 6 inches in height, something like that, and you can work that just to do some jumps on and off. So I'll use the plate and just do like a 2-footed jump. We want something where we can keep that bouncing motion like you would do in skipping. So just on, off. Okay, and each one of those is a rep. So just do 20 reps. And I can work through them like nice and steady. I can speed them up, and that'll noticeably affect your heart rate as well if you want to start to increase the speed on them. Okay. If you haven't got anything like that, like step to use, star jumps are a great option for any of your skipping. So we've got a similar thing where we're just keeping light on the feet. You're getting your arms working, so just coming out to about shoulder height. Okay. It replicates skipping nicely without the need for the coordination or the rope, okay? But we've got that bounce on the feet, getting the heart rate up and getting the arms working, okay? If you're good with your jumps, and you can do double unders but you don't have a rope, rather than a star jump out and in, you can try and do that out and in the air, and that'll make a big difference to those who start to come out and in. Okay, so you've got to jump a little bit higher like you're doing a double under, to get the legs out and back in again, and they will really jack your heart rate up. Okay, so there's some great options for your skipping or double unders for the workout. Okay, from there, so we've got some tuck ups. So for our tuck ups, just looking for this nice solid hollow position. Side on. Okay, so tight through the abs, straight arms. Arms want to stay straight throughout the exercise, and tuck in. So when we're doing those, we're looking to drive the knees in, drive the legs back out, okay, and get that sit up and the arms coming through, and just can scale those down to some sit-ups. So we just keep the feet planted and don't have that drive in and out from the legs. And just work some nice sit-ups from there for 15 reps. Might be that you start with tuck-ups and go to sit-ups, or use some combination of the two, and that's fine. Okay, and then we've got one weighted exercise in there, that's our single arm thrusters. Okay, so a dumbbell or kettlebell works nicely in here. Okay, and we're just looking at loading it so slightly weight offset. So we've just got to make sure we keep it nice and tight through the middle squat stance, and then we've just got squat, drive up, lock out. Okay, squat, drive up, lock out. And just moving through them nice and smooth. Okay, as far as the WOD goes, so 10 reps per round. If you've got a weight that's pretty comfortable for you, what I'd recommend is doing all 10 on one arm, and then the next round do all 10 on the other arm. If you find that weight's getting heavy, or you maybe have to break them up, okay, then go for 5 one arm, and then you can switch over and do 5 on the other arm. Okay, if you're using a kettlebell, same thing, but just working from this rack position. Okay, just getting that weight set in, and then we've got the same movement, good strong squat, drive up, lock out. Okay, accumulating 10 reps. Yeah, if your weight is like very heavy, a bit too heavy for you to WOD with for the amount of reps we've got in here, then you can go with dumbbell or kettlebell and just use 2 hands for those 10 reps. So you're getting the same number of reps, we just got the weight, 2 hands on the weight in that goblet position, and we can accumulate our 10 reps in there. So we're still squatting the same weight, we've got 2 hands taking the weight overhead. Okay, so that is our movements there, and then just got an idea for a warm-up for you for this workout. So if you have a look on there and run through these, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so just interspersing some skipping with some like bodyweight exercises to begin with, and then just getting onto the weights at the end. It's on a separate board that I'll grab. So we've got a bit of skipping, some walkouts with press up, cobra and a groiner, so I'll demonstrate that in a sec. That'll just open everything up, as well as getting our heart rate up, and then into some squats and squat jumps, just to work that squat position, get a bit of power going through the legs, and a little bit of ab work. Okay, and then just finishing off, we're just getting a little complex in with your weight, just to get used to the weight on that single arm, just moving through some push press, squats, and then into your thrusters. We'll do that all on one arm and then all on the other. Okay, so quick demo on the warm-ups, fairly straightforward, what we're looking for. So for your skipping, if you're doing double unders, I'd always recommend warming up some single unders first. You could do that as your 30 seconds of skipping to begin with, and then go into double unders in the later sets. If you haven't got a rope, just star jumps that you're going to be doing in the WOD there, just as a nice gentle heart raiser. That next part then, so the walkout, press up, cobra and groiner. What we're looking for, just nice solid walkout. So fold yourself in half, walk it out. Gonna go 1 press up, okay, and then down into a cobra. Little stretch off in there, and then we're gonna come up and do a groiner with a reach and rotation. And then same on the other side. Reach, rotate, and then I'm going to walk all the way back in. Do 5 reps of them, we'll just open everything up. It'll get you nicely warm. It's a great combination there just to get your body nice and prepped. Okay, then we've got another bit of skipping, then 10 squats, 10 squat jumps. Okay, so just working on nice quality air squat for 10 reps, and then go 10 squat jumps. Still working good squat position, starting to get some good power through there, and then down to the floor we've got 10 sit-ups and 10 tuck-ups, or you could just do 10 sit-ups if you go with sit-ups in the workout. Okay, bit more skipping, and then last one on your weight. Okay, so just working through a complex on that load, just going to bring it up and go for 5 push press. So don't rush them, just nice and smooth. 5 reps. Then we're going to go 5 squats. Just get used to having that load off offset and over the top of the shoulder. Okay, and then finish off piecing those two movements together. We're just going to get 5 thrusters in there. Okay, then I would have a little breather, come up onto the opposite arm and do that same complex on there. Okay, by the time you've done that, heart rate's going to be up as mine is now. You'll be familiar with all your movements and your body should be feeling pretty much prepped and ready to go. Okay, enjoy 30 minutes for your Sunday social. Okay.